Welcome to UnType. In this video, let me show you how to use the recently added edit question and add new question feature. Once you have extracted the questions using UnType AI modules, you can click on the edit icon on the question. Here you can see the editable text that you can edit, very similar to how you would edit in your Word or any other. So let me just type here is as follows. Similarly, you can type the text in the options as well. But please note that the options always have to start in a new line and always have to start with a label and a bracket like A bracket, B bracket, C bracket, and B bracket. So here I'm not changing anything. Once you have made your edits, you can again click on the preview icon on the right top corner. And once you have checked and reviewed that the question is exactly as you need, you can click the save again. So now you have the question edited and saved. Now let me show you how do you deal with an image. Again, let me click on the edit icon for the second question. Let me open up an image. Here you can right click, copy image, go back to UnType Editor, go to the new line, click Ctrl V. As you can see, the image is now pasted. Go back to preview, make sure it looks exactly how you want it to look, and click save. So here you have the second question edited. Similarly, you can also edit that got extracted from your documents. So here you have a match the column where you have 4 columns. Again, if you want, you can change here something like hybrid, change table. If you want, you can add a new column by clicking here or a new row by clicking at the end of the table. And the rest of options are very similar to how we have seen in the previous question. Again, click preview. Make sure that whatever changes you have is reflected and click save. So this is how you usually edit. Now I'm sure there is always a doubt that how do you edit math equations? And I'm sure when you're looking at these questions, you also saw this latex code that you saw, which got converted into math equations when we clicked on preview. So if you have to use a new math equation or create a new math equation with your favorite editor such as MathType, go to MathType. In the MathType, before copying the MathType equation into UnType Editor, go to Preferences, click Cut and Preferences, and make sure it is changed to MathML or X with this latex 2.09 and later click. And make sure these 2 checkboxes are unchecked and click OK. Now, copy this equation, go back to UnType Editor, click Enter if you would like to see the equation in a new line, and Control V the equation. Now, if you go back to Preview, you can see the same equation from the MathType in your question as well. Now, click Save, and that's how you can actually add a math equation. You can also add a new formatting. You can change the question order. So suppose if you want certain question to be divided into 2 paragraphs. So as you can see, this is an entire single block of question. If you want it to be divided into 2 new paragraphs, you can click enter, which would automatically change this question into 2 new paragraphs. Again, when you go back to click preview, you can see that the 2 paragraphs are added or are separated into 2 new lines. You can click save again for it to be formatted this way. So this is how you can actually edit all the questions. Now we also have an add new question feature. So you can click add on any question, automatically a new question gets added next to that question. You can add which is empty at the beginning. You can again click edit. This opens up the text editor. Here I'm just entering some content. It already has template for you to type MCQ question for 4 options. So I'm just quickly typing these options. So here you just type these options. Again, go back to prep. As you can see, this is the question and click on save. So that's how you actually get 4 questions that you can edit, that you can add, and all the features that you can leverage to quickly create a question paper which is tailor-made, which you can format at one place and again export into all the formats. So once you format it here, once you edit the question here, all the formats will naturally, download formats will reflect the new changes that you have made. And the other major benefit is that once you have the questions edited here, you can easily reuse these questions that are stored in your library for the future. So this way, this can add a lot of value when you are creating question papers currently and in the future as well. So I hope this was helpful for you. Thanks for choosing UnType.